What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today with some more Total War Warhammer 3. It's our Kislev campaign. And guys, sorry for the cliffhanger at the end there. I was getting a phone call right as I was getting ready to wrap things up. But we are going to jump into this fight. We're not going to sit here and let them attrition us. This is a tough one, I'm not going to lie. They've got a full stack and we do not. We have the Tsar Guard. These dudes are absolute units. I expect them to get ridiculous numbers of kills. The armored Kossars are going to do great as well. This is going to be a tough one, y'all. Strategy going in. I mean, they've got berserkers. That's serious business. We've got to kill the chieftain. If we get to the end of this fight and the chieftain is still alive, we're screwed. If we get to the end of this fight and we haven't adequately used our cav, we're probably screwed. And our units have to use their ammunition. This is going to be a tough one. Eric Torgerson. Yeah, we got to make him wish he was never born. I'm seeing here we've got like a big rock or something. We might be able to use that to protect one of our flanks. Which is great because we don't have an amazing front line. And there's the rock. This is actually quite a good spot. Pardon me if I got a little voice cracking going on. You know what? Let's do something like this. I want the Tsar Guard in the center. Let's definitely use the rocks to our advantage. We can make a little geometry here. So how are we going to snipe the Lord? We've got to use our guys, our hero units. We've got our Boyar here and our Patriarch. They're going to have to tag team him. I don't know if even by themselves our Boyar can take him. He might be able to with a little bit of help. So they're going to act as a bit of a unit. You guys are going to be Hide Group 3. Let's see. Don't want to be too close because then we won't be able to shoot too well. We should be outranging everything that they have. So we don't really need to expose ourselves that badly. And remember, our Kossars, they fight in melee too. That's kind of their deal. You guys, however, we have to make good use of you. We're going to hide you and use you to harass the back line. The only spell we have access to is Ursun's Roar, which boosts leadership.
They send against us. We could kill them in our sleep.
Well, I wouldn't go underestimating them quite yet. But the Tsar Guard are awesome. The units did not form up in the formation that I gave them, which is a little aggravating. That happens sometimes. But we'll take the fight as it comes. Tsar Guard are going to hold this center for us, no doubt. But that Lord has got to go down. He's got to go down no matter what. These dudes, how strong are y'all? Stats are pretty damn weak, especially armor, HP. But a charge bonus of 60. If we get discovered here, that will not be good. See if that happens. Yeah, we'll pull back. No reason to let them get free shots on us. Pull back, pull back, pull back. This is great, however. Guard mode is on. Our guys won't chase. Here's the Lord. The Marauder Chieftain. And if we could kill these dudes before the front line even shows up, that would be huge. Yeah, pull them into this. This is excellent. They're corralling me, but they should be gone before the fight even really starts. Okay. Now we're going to target the stuff that doesn't have shields. Okay, you guys got to get in there and start beating this guy down. Are y'all dead yet? Not yet. Run them off the battlefield. Can't let them come back. If we catch them, they're done. Alright, Berserkers are in now. This is kind of terrifying. Constantly changing targets. And might as well pump this for a little bit of leadership. We have to beat this guy down. Our Patriarch has taken the damage, but no one's giving it back to him. Chase him off, man. Get him out of here. That other group ran away. That's great. Behind me, huh? Get him out of here now. Excellent. Come back to the main fight, please. Anything that's not shattered, we can chase it down with the cav. They're about to leave the battlefield. This is good. There's only 20 of them left, but we will see them off. Alright, the Patriarch is getting his butt kicked. No reason to let him die. Alright, time to start shooting Berserkers, man. Shoot into the flanks of those guys. Let's pull you back. The Bowyer is about to kill the Chieftain. That's excellent. Need you back here, homie. Let's break these Hunters. Then we can focus all of our attack damage, our range damage, rather, into the front line. Great. Go kill those Javelins. Getting a tiny bit of screen tearing here. That's not so hot. As Paris Hilton would say, that is not hot. He shattered. Awesome. Now the name of the game is get rid of Berserkers. And the Berserkers trying to fight my Zarguard was the best case scenario. Their heavy armor crushed them. Now I want you guys to know this fight could have gone terribly. Had we not prioritized the Lord, had the Berserkers not gone into the Zarguard, that would have been pretty terrible. All this range stuff needs to get chased down. But damn, that was a nice little hold. Using this terrain to our advantage was a big deal. We could fast forward here. Just nice to see them get shot in the back for a second. Go chase some of them down. Because we're going to have to fight these dudes again, probably. We can get an extra 100 kills. We should take that happily. What are you guys, Marauders? Sure. Every unit we permanently break will not be able to come back. Some of them are going to have enough to regen, but most of them will not. And we didn't even lose the Patriarch, which is pretty awesome. Especially for the balance of power. Alright, that's probably enough. But great battle to start the day. Yeah. Guarantee you leave the Marauder Chieftain alive. You don't focus down the Marauder Horseman. And you don't adequately use your Skirmisher Cav. I guess they're not Skirmisher Cav. Your Shock Cav, your Light Cav. You're going to be in trouble. We could have held much longer there. Our backline was barely even touched. And 1,000 gold is quite nice. I do have a quest for 150 devotion, but we're going to take the money. There's no negative there. We don't care about reduced replenishment rates on a settlement. It's not our thing. And because we beat this army, we succeeded in our ally mission. That's awesome. So we have a few more allegiance points with them. You'll see here. So we could ask them to target people for us. I'm not all that interested in that. Everything that I would ask them to target is something that we're going to target ourselves. I think we did want to build that. This is another 200 gold plus a turn. But this is a much more defensible... let's see. Let's make sure that our primary locations like Prague and such are being taken care of. And they are.
Born from the saddle.
Okay. I'm going to prioritize that. That's fine.
Tzarina, Katarin,
And I think we're good to go. Yeah, we're not going to spend any devotion on any of that. Let's roll on to the next turn, please. And we already greatly suspected that this place was inhabited by Skaven. And indeed it is. Only 84 factions left. I think we started with 100 and something. Whoa, what the hell is this? Upgrade any settlement building to level 5, the mightiest fortress. Your mightiest fortresses may become great engines of war, the home bases of conquering armies that roam far and wide. Continue to develop your facilities at home. Only the most important province capital settlements may be developed to the highest level. For that we get 7 grand. The Everfull Kvosh. Who doesn't like a drink? No one you want to be fighting alongside, that's who. You get a bound spell and a passive ability. You get a breath attack? What's the Everfull Kvosh? It won't let me look at it. Oh my god, now I'm like super curious. An Ogre Blade and a Shield of Talos. Very cool. Looks like Scragg's armies here are looking to go and conquer Marienburg.
Secret ass.
Sucks to be humans, I guess. Yeah, because Scrag is up here just crushing everything. Alright, we'll send you back towards... Yeah, I think we met everyone now. You'll come back towards the main armies. You can come and join up here. You are under threat from Throt.
I switch.
I could pop some stuff in this army. What is Throt looking like? A bunch of slaves and clan rats?
Frostweaver.
I mean, we've got Zargard. We got, well, Zargard, Armored Kossars, 2 Patriarchs,
Sister
and a Witch.
of
You're not
Ice.
taking this. Not at all. This demon eluding us is pretty frustrating. We've also got this mission here to go and get Boris, which I want to do.
Kislev endures.
But I think we can
Unleash
finally
Kislev's
reach
wrath.
this guy, Doombreed, and take him out. Sometimes that can be a little deceptive, the arrows. But yeah, let's go in here and take a look at the Great Unclean Ones, the Soul Grinders, the Seekers, and the Exalted Flamers. And let's give the flaming attacks base weapon damage. Put that on her. This would be a more epic fight if they had more units, but at the caliber of units that they were already recruiting before we started chasing them, if we had let them get up to a 20 stack, this would be an army we probably couldn't kill. Give them 5 more units like this, and we'd have a real fight on our hands. Give them a Bloodthirster and a random, you know, some Khorne infantry, and it's just like, oh god. Couple pink whores. Yeah, let's kill them. Let's kill them before they grow. This also gives us, you know, devotion supporters. We want all of this. More experience. Start our deployment. And we're going to take a look at these guys. They're probably going to be pretty sweet. So look at him, an Exalted Flamer of Tzeentch, a single entity unit. It's got like a shark moon face. Very creepy. Look at its hands. Ugh. Horrific missile strength. 1.5k is unbelievable. Has warp flame damage that lowers armor and applies weakness to fire, which in turn makes its damage even more. We got Big Daddy up here, Doombreed. He looks awesome. Spell resistance 40%, physical resistance, ward save. Serpentine Tail causes damage to combatants. This dude is kitted out. Frenzy. Perfect Vigor. And a couple like awesome corn abilities. We've got the Seekers here who are super glass cannons. We're just going to shoot these guys to pieces. They have no armor, no shields, and only 20% physical resistance. The big worries here are these other 4 units. The Soul Grinder, which has like an artillery, like a mortar attached to its hand. It's going to be shooting stuff at us. And then the Great Unclean one is going to take a lot of focus fire to bring down. 20% physical resistance. How much HP? 11,000? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can face them. It sucks not having an artillery yet, I will say that. We're going to get some of that as soon as we can. We need some little Groms in this army. Kind of weird to me that they didn't put more artillery in the Kislev roster. Because I think in the lore and stuff, Kislev is a pretty artillery, gunpowder-based faction. For them not to have any, like, standard cannons and stuff feels weird to me. Okay, you guys are here for the heals. Once we start getting blown up by artillery shots, we're going to be happy to have that. Deploy all out there. You here. And then now that you're on a bear, you're out front. The Tzarina leads her people from the front. Hell yeah. The Golden Compass was one of those fantasy series I was a little too old to get into it by the time it came out. But I always loved the idea of like polar bear dudes. There was an MMO I played for a long time that I can't even remember the name of it anymore. Where I played as a bear guy.
You must win.
And in League of Legends, I think I always played as the polar bear dude. Man, I can't remember his name anymore either. I used to play League so damn much. Are they coming to me at all? No? Okay. I like my position here between the forest and the river. But if they're not going to come to me, we have to march to them. It's fine, but we're going to take a lot of fire. Best thing we could do here is to split their attention. And if the Seekers want to engage here, that would be awesome. We've got anti-large, we've got armor. I don't think they're going to do great. They're armor piercing. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me. Summon a snow leopard. Let's do that. That sounds epic. Our first snow leopard summon. Go get him.
Kislev sends us forth.
Moving.
Patriarch moving.
Hell yeah. Yeah, come get some.
Absolute power.
Give her a buff. Yeah, let's just tie him up, man.
For the ice. The motherland finest.
Get her.
People.
I'm so stoked just to let this duel happen.
Kislev! Go! Go!
Get in there and get this heal.
King Heresy! Sent by the four! Patriarch! It is my
Let's
duty.
heal Our Lady, man.
Bring out a penance! Patriarch! I have
Wow, do you see the damage that just did? You guys go forward. Lock it up. Get in there. We sacrificed that snow leopard to keep them busy.
Ice guard.
Let's go take them on. Hell yeah. Take this guy out of here, man. You're going down, nerd. Might as well pop all that stuff. You'd be surprised how much spells that don't matter sometimes affect balance of power.
They die!
Get some additional bonus versus large. Give ourselves some extra melee attack. It's what kept us in the fight versus that thing. And they're all crumbling out of here. Hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that sucked a little bit. But what a cool fight. I kind of wish they had more stuff. That Snow Leopard summons, though, was pretty clutch. Kept the rest of the army twiddling their thumbs. Letting us get an epic 1v1 duel with the Tzarina and Doombreed, the Demon Prince. And make no mistake, Doombreed would have won that without the aid of the spells that we used. We gave her extra bonus versus large, melee attack, and armor-piercing weapon damage. And then we healed her, I think, twice. We got her in 2 heals from the Patriarch. So she would probably be, like, much lower HP. She wouldn't even have won that fight without support. And then, of course, she had some range support. I'm sure some of our units were firing in, whether I ordered them to or not. Later, nerd. Excellent. And that's going to finish that quest for us. That's awesome. Look at the cash. 4 grand. We're going to make 5 grand off of this fight. That was totally worth pushing those dudes around for a few turns. That was huge. Got attack-minded here, which is great. There's the gain devotion. Done. And now we don't have them running around. Urson's Claws, that's a new item. These ancient fighting claws are believed to be the pattern upon which the Akshina modeled their weapons. 10 weapon strength, 10 armor-piercing weapon damage, and a bound spell that causes terror, gives you base weapon damage plus 12%, and makes you rampage. That's a cool item.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
We've got this guy, level 8. He has no weapon. Sure, I'll give you this stuff. Is it part of a set? If you get the Great Bear Pelt, you also get reduction in corruption and melee defense. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm super okay with that. That's cool. Let's get you guys some levels here. Still a little bit away from our own warbears. No worries. Not quite leveled up enough to get healer. Yeah, just start pumping melee defense.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Same thing as here. Once corruption starts becoming a thing, we can pump their ability to get rid of corruption. Yep, technology. If we ever end up using it for that, it's something that I do like to use. Snow Leopard Stalk. That's cool, but that's, I mean, we don't need that. We want to get Arcane Conduit for more casting, and we really at some point want to get Quartermaster and Renowned and Feared, and Lightning Strike, and then probably also some of this stuff. Pumping our Tsar Guard and our Ice Guard units, who will probably end up making up most of our army. So getting these buffs for them would be excellent. But we know we want all of this as well, because we want Shield of Ice. Getting the 8% ward save, you know what? That's probably worth it. Sure, we can pump the Ice Guard here with Indomitable Spirit. The oncoming tide of chaos never ceases, yet Kislev will never fail to rise up and fight against it. You could almost make her entire army out of Ice Guard, and you'd be fine.
None shall question me. Go with
Okay, we got to get the hell out of
march.
the doomed lands of Yetchich, because they are suffering from some serious ailments here. How are you doing? What I'm gonna need you to do, homie.
Stand shoulder to shoulder with you.
Hold on. We got to get to war coordination. Set target. Finish that guy off. We'll confederate these dudes afterwards. Go get them, please. We have enough to make that happen. Hockland. Okay, they almost want some peace with us. No one extra wants to trade. Stirland. is the closest to making a military access pact with me.
Lord
I
of all,
still
the
want
Empire.
ally units, man.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
I'll
Very
propose it. I hate spending money
Seek
on
my
deals like
skill.
that, but we'll do it.
The drag.
Who calls?
And we'll chill with the rest of them. We just need one. And Sterling's strong enough, they'll probably be around for a while. Maybe. Sometimes they get wrecked by vampires. But they seem to be doing okay. Because the corruption ends up crushing them, and then they have problems from there. Kislev. Getting close to making it a trade city. But with our nearly 8 grand, we no doubt have things that we can do. Let's pump that. One more turn there. Prague is okay. Probably worth it here to lower the construction cost. For all buildings faction-wide, I should have looked this up. And construction time -1 for the province. That doesn't matter too much, but that's not bad. No, I'm not going to get it, though. We need things that make us money. What else is vulnerable here? Volksgrad is already being upgraded. I don't know. Is there anything else that someone might take from me? Fort Jakova, maybe? I don't know. We're pretty good. The dwarves got our back over here. But that's cool. Getting 2 level 3 settlements right off the bat. You guys are healing up. And we'll be ready to go and free our father. We can make him our 2nd legendary lord. That'll be pretty sweet.
I switch.
And yeah. On to the next one. I hate that Throt is raiding me. But the AI is going to see me coming in this direction, and I wouldn't be surprised if Throt pulled back. Okay, if you want to go here, that's another pretty well defended spot. I'm waiting for one of these stupid rats to, like, really mess me up somehow. The unthinkable has occurred. We have uncovered a chaos cult in the very heart of the motherland. The blasphemers were summarily executed, but we must take drastic action to prevent such an infection occurring again. We are about to go and undertake perhaps 2 quest battles that involve us fighting demons. So dogma here might be the way. Instill new fervor within the populace. Make every child understand exactly what happens when ruin visits Kislev. As the nightmares grip them, they will beg their parents to protect them no matter the cost, like Krampus. And then rationality gives us +5 diplomatic relations with humans, which ultimately, for 5 turns, means +25 relations with all humans, which is awesome. But this is uniquely useful to us right now. It'll basically make our units borderline unbreakable in these upcoming quest fights. So we're going to take that. And we are not getting baited out of Fort Ostros by Throt. Because as soon as we try to move to defend here, he just goes and attacks that, for sure. Mission issued, gain 50 supporters before the Orthodoxy does. I think I've already done that. And for our trouble, we get the Snowflake Pendant, which gives us a reduction in miscast chance. Okay. I mean, it's not huge. Gain 600 supporters before the Orthodoxy does. Got it. That gives us Frost Shard armor, which is 20 armor and 20 spell resistance. Worn only by Kislev's greatest warriors, this embossed plate harness is inset with Frost Shards harder and more pure than diamonds. That's a long ways off. But we are... I mean, we've already got the 50. And we're still ahead of Castalton. Anywho. So, that doesn't matter. But thankfully, we also can spend our devotion if we would like. On growth, casualty replenishment rate is great. We've got so many characters that are leveling that this is amazing. However, the battles might be great. This might be a time for Tor, giving us the melee attack buff plus the Wrath of the Bear army ability. Or the attrition. Get these guys the hell out of here. but we won't be occupying any settlements, so we're not going to experience benefit from that. So that's not a good way for us to get supporters. Saliak is probably the best way for us to keep going. I'm not going to do it, though. Also, Daz. I mean, once our empire gets huge and we're just building, this will be incredible. But for now, because we have so many difficult fights ahead of us, we're going to take this army ability and this army-wide buff, and we're going to invoke Tor. And because we'll have low devotion, next turn, we'll probably see some demons spawn or something like that. If I could reach you, Throt, I would crush you. Okay. So right now,
For the motherland.
we could do our quest battle for her cloak, recuperate for a turn in our own territory, and then hopefully be in good enough shape within a turn or two to head to the Frozen Falls and free Boris. And we'll make enough money off of this fight, no doubt, to do a few more upgrades and things that we might want to do. Huh. Let's see. As far as getting our quest, do we just have to go in here and do this? How do we take the quest? Under objectives, perhaps? Yes. Crystal Cloak. We have to teleport there. I don't think we have to pay for it. I read this already, but guys, feel free to read it again. But we're going to be fighting the heck out of some Tzeentch. Yeah, it costs us 500 to get there. And let's quick save. This gives us 3 uses, and it's an area augment, too. Nice, wherever the battle is thickest. It's an ambush? Okay, well. The Crystal Cloak once belonged to the Khan Queens before it was stolen away by the agents of Tzeentch. It now lies at the center of the fractal maze. The crystalline walls channel magic at the cloak to fray it, and thus reveal the power Tzeentch requires to merge crystal and ice, linking his realm to the motherland. Katarin must act quickly to reclaim the cloak. So we're about to be ambushed by a bunch of things that are very annoying to kill, because they're all ranged just like us, and they also have their little ward saves, their little, I don't know what to call them, like their Protoss shields that regenerate. So whatever we hit, we have to keep hitting it until it's dead. Oh crap, oh Jesus.
Attack then! They come before we enter the Changer's maze. Clear the path, my subjects. The Crystal Cloak was worn by the Khan Queens of old. I claim it. And even the hexes of Tzeentch cannot overrule my birthright. Steady your hearts, brothers and sisters of Kislev. The great deceiver sends his puppets, but the motherland protects. Embrace her, and we will see victory!
Oh God. This is horrific.
Our duty served!
Turn and fight. Woo. Everybody get in there, man. I don't know why skirmish mode went on for these ladies, but our cav is currently surrounded. That's not good.
Sons of Kislev!
Come on, guys. I don't know why y'all are bunching up. Y'all need to chill, start shooting some stuff.
Annihilate them!
Oh, this is awful.
Strike them down!
We might want to save. This is horrible. Without trying to freeze everything and pause it.
Making it so!
We gotta save our snow leopard. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Kill those guys, man. All the little stuff has to go. Heal. I need to get you over here. Oh, that's awful. We'll pop that heal as well.
Choke on ice!
Let's finally make use of that. We'll cast that there. Great. Okay, that uncasted will be casted. That's okay. Summon it. Pop that.
The Frostbringer!
And then we're going to cast this. God, I thought they would give me a chance to at least set up my stuff. I don't like to pause. For ambush fights, I think it's more fun if you don't, if you accept the challenge. But they really surrounded me.
For the people!
So we're getting wrecked by something. Fight, homies.
Kislev, supreme leader! The queen marches!
We gotta get in. We gotta get close to our patriarch. That way we can get the heals. Our Khazars got absolutely dumpstered by Forsaken. Heal, please. You guys gotta go. Oh man, half my army is gonna be gone. We're gonna have to recruit, but that is actually surprisingly okay. Heal more, please.
Execute them!
It's okay because we were gonna have to retrofit this army anyway. Where are you, buddy? Oh, you're in here killing pink horrors? Nice. Keep that up. We need to get in on them in melee.
For the motherland!
Keep fighting, guys.
Yes! I am the
Get the bonus versus large. The soul grinder is rough, but it's got none of its shields up.
The Ice Queen!
Take him down. Nice.
They die!
Get another heal going, please.
Frostbringer!
Not sure what you guys are shooting at or not shooting at, but we gotta do something, man. They're almost done. They're almost out of here.
Hussars! From Mother Kislev!
Get in there and fight in melee.
Thanks for Kislev!
Full top Kislevites! For Kislev!
We still have one heal left. We'll pop it now.
The four has one speed! Crush this!
God, this fight sucked.
For the people! Follow the freeze!
Here we go. Almost broken.
Down! For Kislev!
Almost had a heart attack, guys. We lost so much there. Not everything, but boy, did we lose a lot. The Doom Knights of Tzeentch flying away on their Marty McFlies.
Defenders of Kislev!
Yeah, we're going to need more than one turn to recover from that. I had a feeling when I saw that army. Quest for Success was the achievement we unlocked. I had a feeling that was not going to be an easy fight. But everything we lost there is going to get replaced. Even if we did lose our Winged Lancers, which does suck, we can replace them. But now is the time of the Tsar Guard and the Armored Khazar. Now is the hour of our discontent. Kislev itself, we're going to have to go there to get the Tsar Guard. But I think we can get the Armored Kossars right where we are. And those guys held. Their leadership at least held. As long as we didn't lose the Ice... Dang, I'm trying to remember what they're called. The Ice Guard. As long as we didn't lose them and our Snow Leopard and any of our hero units, I think that was a win. Yeah. Losing our Wing Lancers sucks. But they're not even the best cav that we have access to soon. Soon we'll have access to the Griffin Legions and Bear Cav. Let's not forget the Bear Cav. Yeah, let's take more cash. Let's give ourselves a Crystal Cloak. Ward save, huge damage resistance for her. Amazing. And yeah. Just a matter of time before they gave that to me. We already had gotten that done.
Tzarina, Katarin,
Now we go sit here safely in Prague. Although Prague's not really where we want to sit because we can't recruit what we want in Prague. We need to leave Prague. Is this still technically Prague?
Together, we
Dang,
serve
it
the
is.
motherland.
Okay, we want to actually go here. Surprised no one's attacking me from that direction. That needs to be upgraded as well.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
I do not want to do global recruitment. So we are going to very quickly
Be
get...
proud, men of Kislev.
Let's see. Kislev, I mean, is right here.
Spread our orthodoxy.
We'll be there next turn. And we'll be able to recruit. And see what I mean by us missing out on a lot of points? On a lot of supporters? That would have been pretty good. Let's get Frost Affinity here. Increase speed, and that's going to give my entire army 8% ward save. Small walls and mountains of ice are known to spring from the ground around Katarin. A frozen bulwark against the deadliest of threats. Such a massive boost to our army strength. You there... Her own Guardian's Call is awesome. Multiple Snow Leopards. Keep buffing the melee defense. I want you guys to live. And of course we're skipping right past War Horses, going straight to the Bears.
Ice Witch. Sister of
Upgrading
Ice.
that.
None shall question me.
Let's make sure, yes, this was equipped. So... do we have some armor that's no longer equipped? Spell shield? Sure, we'll take that. You can honestly sell some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is just not good. I'm just going to salvage that. And with the Frostfang and the Crystal Cloak, we also get Allegiance points gained plus 25% for alliances with Kislev. And a bonus +1 control to all provinces. I didn't even notice that this was an actual set. So that's pretty cool too. Nice. The control is useful. Everything else, yeah, you know, kind of is what it is. Next up, we save Boris. We might not get to that in today's episode, sadly.
Born to rule.
I didn't expect that to really take that much out of us, but boy did it. It's not really worth it coming over here and messing. More likely just to lose our unit. So let's just give her orders that will stand. Every turn she can go do that.
What?
And our power ranking probably drops after our army takes that heavy hit.
Yes?
The Kislev.
Alright. Let's roll it.
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
Probably just want me to go to war again. I'm not interested. I'm already fighting Skaven on one front. Very interested to see what Throt has done this turn.
Winter is our combo.
Our ally is mobilizing as we asked him to. And nice to see that the greenskins have been destroyed out of the mountains. Hopefully that means the dwarves took care of them. Carry out a successful assassination attempt against the following character. Okay. It's time sensitive.
Mistress of Ice.
I don't have anyone who's really good at it. I could send her.
Lizard claim them.
If she dies, though... Oh my god. And she was wounded. That was a 2% chance, by the way. A 2% chance. Mildly frustrating, to say the least. Let's get over here.
Carry me. One land.
And get ourselves some Zargard. So, the question is, how many Boyars do I want to keep at all? Even honestly, do I even want to keep Kassars, like the armored versions, when I could just put these bad boys in here? They're very expensive, though. They're going to wreck my income. I think we go with
Pledge your obedience to
definitely 2 of these to start with. They are monsters
decide when you die.
in melee, and I can't wait to use them. But it's going to take a lot of turns for us to retrofit. So let's not worry too much about that. As far as Adamans go, we have this here. Tensions between the Tzarina's agents and the Great Orthodoxy increase, spilling further out from the capital and into the Oblast. The Adaman is called upon by the factions to prove his loyalty once more. None of this matters. We'll show reverence for the Patriarch. Getting increased recruitment rank for things that we're not recruiting is not very useful. I had a good feeling that that was going to happen. But it's going to take us so long to fix this army up that I'm not that worried about it. What I'm going to do, honestly, guys, I'm going to get rid of these armored Kassars and just straight up replace them with great weapon Zargard. And the sooner I do that, the better. Just keeping them in my army while I sit here is bad. It's going to just cost me cash in the long run. And if I could replace our Kassars with Ice Guard, I would, but I can't. 4 is probably a good number just to have more archers. So, yeah, let's chill. And it's going to take a lot of my money to do this. Ooh, Erengrad over here. Anything cheap that we can hook you up with? Temple of Manan, not too useful. Frostholm, not useful at all yet. This is 10 grand, but it's income from trade plus 8%. Wow. Yeah, sadly we can't quite use that. So instead we'll just pop in a stall for some more income. That was always going to go there, so that's not a big deal. And yeah, on to the next one. Man, what a crazy quest battle. We don't need to retrofit my army. Like I'm saying, we could have just popped some Kassars in it and keep moving. But you're gonna have to do it eventually. I can't roll with tier 1 units forever. And now's about as good a time as any to do that. To take 5, 6, 7 turns off. Get a solid army. Because guys, before we know it, we're going to have to enter the Demon Realms. And we're going to need really solid units in order to get that done. A bunch of Kassars, just basic Kassars aren't going to do it. Let's get the improved Empire relations here. It's what we've been working towards. They may seem like soft Southerners, unworthy of comradeship, but the Empire's vast resources, and therefore its friendship, are essential if Kislev is to guard the northern marches from ruin. And that'll help us to get the outpost that we want. Okay, we're under siege. Mission issued. Enter a military alliance with any faction. I think we already are. Perhaps in a military alliance. Maybe not, though. Alright. Throat has brought his legions. And unfortunately, he's done it before I could finish this. Or before I could finish upgrading this so that then I could put in the palisade. So this is a little frustrating. And potentially super bad.
Such power.
Because we're going to suffer attrition.
No! Do.
Making me wish I had gone with the other ability. The other devotion ability, the other god worship. Would have made them suffer more damage. Also, this is what we should do as well. I totally forgot about this. We need to increase our local recruitment capacity. I should have done that before we even came over here. I just totally forgot that was a thing. But we are going to have trouble here unless I raise another army. And try to relieve them in some way. Which I can do. I mean, I've got the cash. Judicator. This gives me no bonuses when fighting against Skaven. Guys, all don't cost me anything up front.
My rule is set.
Alright. We are just going to grab a ton of those dudes. And they're going to come over here and try to add a little power to that.
The Tzarina.
It's going to cost me some cash in the long run. For sure. But this is not enough to hold this back. Unless they attack me without attritioning me,
None shall question
we are in
me.
trouble. And sure, we'll get some logs here. That'll give us more money. It'll increase the value of our trade. Let's see if they decide to go in on the settlement this turn. With enough towers and barricades, we could probably take that fight. They're just slaves.
Time is short.
Oh god, here we go. This is what we've been waiting on.
The god bear rose in pain. A death rattle felt across the dimensions.
And we're not ready for it.
Its arcane energy
We're close.
rips across the mortal plane, creating rifts and scarring the world with gateways into the Chaos Realms.
So now you'll see the gateways everywhere. The land speaks. An elderly farmer begs for an audience. He claims to have found a great crack in the frozen earth, from which allegedly emanates the blessed voice of the motherland herself. One wish she will grant, and then the fissure will close, he avows. Though he may be deluded, we would be unwise to ignore this. Recruitment rank for units that I can't quite recruit. Or lowering the cooldown of ice spells. Sure, we'll pray to the skies.
The Tome of Fates knows all. The rifts are our opportunity to reach the Chaos Realms. Now, I truly earn my fee. And yet, a gateway opens both ways. While we may traverse the rifts to enter the realm of chaos, or even be transported to far-flung areas of this world, we must close the gateways not required, or the demon tide that flows forth will lay your lands in ruin.
Yep. And this is the danger of only having 2 functional armies. How many of these do I have? I have 1 next to Erengrad. More than capable of defending itself, though. You'll notice. Excellent defenses there. This would be quite nice to upgrade, get the harbor, more cash. Anything in particular we're going to put here? More farms, maybe? I don't know. We've got so much to build, so much to do.
Of ice magic.
I deserve a larger retinue.
We know we want to do that.
Defy chaos.
I am going to move
You'll
here
die alone and
to be closer to relieving them there. Although, I got to do something about this up here. We've got to go. But this is going to take several turns. Now I can recruit a lot of Zargard. 2 more of you, and then 2 of you. And that's my front line, baby. That's going to be my front line for the rest of the game. You guys can be kind of like some rear defense. You guys are my archers. Until I can get Cav. And then, of course, when our Ice Witch comes back, she'll jump right in. But, yeah, that's it for that. We have quite a few demonic gates in our realms, and that is dangerous. Man, I want to come over here and free Boris, but it's just not going to happen. And if you guys are coming back, screw you, man. We have things that boost the value of all of our farms. But I do also like... No, we already have recruitment here. That's cool. Okay. So I think this is just a farmstead. Yeah. And guys, that is going to be it for me today. This was a crazy episode. What do we have here? We'll do this real quick. Resources are always finite. The Ataman must make a choice whether to address rumors and root out the taint of the Dark Gods, or to ensure the Obelisk are patrol to protect them from more overt threats. We're not recruiting any cavalry here, so that's not a problem. But lowering our corruption to persecute and kill the heretics will be useful. I don't know if these things provide... Yeah, they do provide corruption. But we fight corruption pretty strong with all of our buildings and such. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. The Zargard are coming. Take it easy.